She's a Laker bub.
Nothing new around here, folks.
It's not ideal.
How's that gonna work out in the in-game? It looks like a project.
Cut into the profit.
Yeah.
Cut into the profit.
Maybe we'll fix it one day.
All right, welcome back to CNC Equipment YouTube channel. You guys seen us unloading this beautiful ex-military CAT D7G. I think it's got around 500 and some hours on it. A very original, nice clean tractor. We're gonna go through it in this video, service it. We gotta fix a few things. We obviously have a leak going on for one reason or another. And we got a couple parts to make and some other stuff, and it looks like somebody may have left the lights on, so that would have been me testing lights and stuff out. So we'll see if she'll start up here. It's been sitting here, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. KD2, what's that mean? Anybody know? Drop it in the comments. I think I might know what that stands for. We're gonna rebuild some cylinders. Looks like we're leaking there a little bit. Tilt cylinder's obviously leaking. The other thing I seen, these filters have not been changed since 2015, and that's 10 years ago. So we're missing a battery box lid. Priced one was out from Caterpillar. If I can get it, it was like $1,500, so we're probably just gonna make something for that. And yeah, it's got a lot to do here, so let's see if this dude will fire up. See if I screwed myself or not. It is a little chilly out this morning. Here's some fuel. Alright, well, she's a little warm. We'll go ahead and drain some engine oil out over here. I'll take off a little plate up here. There should be a 9/16 bolt to drain the oil out. Oh, it's pretty clean, but it's pretty old, I believe. So. Alright, all done under here. While we're under here, we'll check things out, make sure there are no broken bolts. So we got some new undercarriage, CAT undercarriage, for whatever reason. Make sure all the bolts are in places they're supposed to be. Things looking really clean. It's a little dirty, but no leaks. Transmission oil is very clean. We'll pull some filters out up above and see what's going on with all that stuff. Oh yeah. Mercy.
We hit the bump, you up.
I brought in some reinforcements.
That's right. I'll put my
You want me to push them over there?
No,
You pull.
I'm pulling. Ready? Buddy.
Right?
Ready? Minute move.
You went right back though.
Oh yeah.
God dang.
Pretty sure I saw Jesus for a second there.
Baby Jesus? It moved like a 1/4 inch maybe.
Oh, shit. This is what happens when you put filters on with the filter wrench?
I think so. Oh. Boy, that's a good one. Ready?
There's no way.
It's turning, but it's still tight.
Are we just turning the guts out of it?
I don't know. Look at that.
Well, my work here's done.
Go back to painting.
Yeah.
Mercy, that was tight. I got a new filter, put a little Vaseline on the gasket, just what I had sitting on the toolbox. I am going to snug it slightly just because it's in a bad area. But that's it. You can hate on me all you want in the comments, so. Alright, moving on. While we're over here, we'll go ahead and change the air filter. I did pull this out the other day when I was ordering filters. Filters look new, but I think we're dealing with the age situation here, so just to be on the safe side, we'll go ahead and change them. It's got a Baldwin outer and a Fram inner, so go figure. These old style, they got a row of I think they're 9/16 or 1/2 inch bolts we gotta take out, change the inner. So these Blue Point oil filter wrenches, I will have to say, we've not broke any yet. They have little grippers in there too. Helps grip on the filters, like a little weld spatter or something. But they sell sets of them, big and small. Snap-on does. We keep them. I have people asking us stuff all the time. But I am aware that you can get the, and I have some, the big strap wrenches where you put a ratchet in them. But they only work on the bigger filters. They don't really go down that small. But I don't think even that would have got it off. So they were tight. All right, we're on the other side of the tractor over here. Put a little Vaseline on filter gaskets. Get those ready to go. And we'll start with the fuel filter here. It's probably gonna be stupid tight too. Oh yeah, that's coming. All right, well, we got that off. I got my primer pump here. You guys see it squirting good fuel out, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my filter on dry. For some reason that wasn't working, we'd fill the filter up, but I should be able just to put this one on and fill her up. Well, I'm trying to get the fuel filter on. You see this bolt right here, it's got some white paint on it. It's actually hitting the fuel filter. When I took the old one off, I can't even get the wrench slid up far enough. That Napa one's just a little bit bigger, so we're gonna take this bolt out, spin it around the other way. It shouldn't be that long or whatever they got going on. No idea, but I'll get it fixed up if I would just get the right socket. All right, I got that one on. I'm gonna take this little fuel filter off up here. Looks new. A little bit of dirt, I'll spray out with some brake cleaner. All right, got a bleeder screw out on this side. I'll go ahead and pump this thing up. Get all the air out. All right, we got that blood out. Next thing we're gonna do is pull the transmission filter. Fram filter made in Turkey. Kind of crazy. That filter looks like it's brand new. But we don't know unless we check it. Spring feels good. Put her back together. All right, next thing you guys can see, I'm gonna work on this transmission suction screen. This thing looks very nice and clean. I ain't gonna bother cleaning it. That's a good sign. So there's magnets in there. If you had any metal particles, anything like that, transmission teeth, gears, they would show up there. So it means we got a pretty good dozer, I'd say. So I'm just gonna pop that back in there. All right, got one more filter here. This would be the hydraulic filter. It looks like it's brand new too, but while we're here, we'll go ahead and change it. Alright, I'm not going to fill that hydraulic tank up. We've got to rebuild some cylinders. We're still waiting on seal kits, and I'll wait till I get some more help with that too. But we are going to go ahead and fill the engine oil up with some 1540. We're using Sunoco Super C. We've used that for a long time. I noticed the hydraulics had 1540 right on the side of the tank too. If you run that, we run 1540 in all the newer John Deere stuff. So we'll probably put 1540 back in it, being it has that already. It kind of looked like it when we took the filter out. So this should hold 7 gallons if I remember correctly. So reset our thing, let that pump away, and we'll check the funnel drives back here next, and then may look into making that battery box cover. You need to check the oil in the winch too. So looks like they put 80-90 weight in the finals. I wrote that on there. This was checked. Looks like 2011. That's when those were checked. Nice and clean and full. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, other funnel was good. The engine did take 7 gallons of oil. This is a 3306 direct injection CAT motor. It's a pretty good motor. Looking at the winch back here, I was looking at sight glass. I can't tell if it's milky or just fogged up. I did pull the cap off the top up here and shine a light down in there. Looks like it might have a little bit of a white tint to it. These winches are famous. About any winch, if they sit and don't get used, rainwater will get down around in here and go around the seals, and a little bit of water turns them a little bit milky. So we're gonna have to pull this thing up a little bit to drain that winch out. Looks like we got an oil filter strainer over here. We'll pop that off and go from there. But I got the engine oil back in it, so we can pull it up a little farther over the pit here and get that drained out. Draining down. I'll take this filter cover off and see what's going on under here. Nasty. All right, ordered a couple filters. I got a feeling we're gonna have to put some oil on that, run it, flush it out, and do it again. I'm gonna let that thing drip for a day or two here. The filters won't be here till tomorrow. We may put the plug back in it, fill it full of diesel fuel, kind of flush that stuff out, but we've actually seen that a lot, believe it or not. I know it kind of looks bad, but a little bit of water goes a long way. The good thing was there was no water separated sitting in the bottom. It was all mixed up, so just a little bit of, few drops of water gets in there and it just turns that oil milky and goes from there. So but we'll get her all cleaned up. I can go ahead, I'm gonna get some measurements. I think I've made one of these before. I may have them on the plasma table already. It may have been in our old plasma table. I'm not sure if we had this stuff on our new fast cut, but we'll get some measurements and we'll get something drawn up here to make a battery box cover for this. Then we'll be back when we get our filters and cylinder kits. Battery box made, just got to weld up the corners, and we'll take that back to the shop and see if we can get it fit. All right, back at it here. It's actually probably about a week later. I got busy doing other things. Got the battery box on there, all fits good. I'll take this off, put a couple studs up through there. Just put a 3/8 nut and hold that on. Thank you, Randy. Just drilled those and stuff. And the original thing had a handle locked under there and a locket would go on it. So I think a washer and a nut will be fine for that. So our seal kits finally showed up just yesterday. That's why it's been so long. I don't know what their deal was. It's been like longer than a week. But anyway, this winch has been sitting here for over a week. Draining out. We're going to go ahead and throw the filter in it. And I'm just going to put some fresh hydraulic oil back in it and try it and see if it works, and then we'll work on our cylinders. New filter from Napa. All right, Mr. Randy's filling that back up with transmission hydraulic fluid. watch it till it gets full in the sight window there. Did notice one thing when I brought it in. The hydraulic controls are a little sticky, and the winch controls will probably pop that cover off of there next and take a look at that, see if we can't lube some stuff up from sitting. So, and maybe we can get that working and tackle this. Set that in that hole there, it's fine.
WD or something?
Yeah, I need some spray lube. Stuff froze up from sitting. Get her lubed up and see what we can do. It's nice and dry in there at least. Randy, you made me hot and sweaty.
Get your arm done.
Well, I got stuff working. Popping back to neutral like it should. I guess we can fire it up and see if the winch turns, and then the winch turns a little bit, we'll mess the cylinders. I did notice the tilt lines are backwards too, so we got to tackle that probably up there. But I'll start it up here. See what happens. I think we're gonna leave this cover off so you can wash in there a little bit and get some paint. They just got primer under there, and I like to get some paint. We got a little bit of rust going on there, so. All right. Which way was the brakes? In the center, I think. Probably take it outside and we'll after a bit, yeah, and turn it all up, make sure the oil's not milky. If it's milky again, we'll flush it out one more time. All right, I feel good about that, Randy. You think we'll leave this cover off? Probably. We got some rust and stuff.
Yeah,
Probably paint that separate. All right, we'll carry on up there. All right, we're gonna tackle the tilt cylinder since it's leaking worst, I guess. I sent Mr. Andy over to get the Taylor forklift. Our other one's getting charged up right now. Left the lines hooked up. What we're gonna do is start the dozer up. We'll hook a forklift around here and hold this up, suck this back a little bit. The blade won't go anywhere because it's still fastened over there. So suck that up, and then we'll stand her straight up, leave it pinned to the dozer, and try to pop it apart that way. Probably make a big oily mess though. These hoses, I told you the tilt was wrong. We'll probably have to take the grill out. We got a connection right there. We'll probably have to swap the two lines around. I think that's about the easiest place to do that. Whoever worked on this dozer has took care of it. They put grease on bolts, grease on fittings, stuff. So I seen anti-seize on a couple other bolts. So somebody's taking care of us there anyway. So. Paper towels.
Ooh, that was a direct hit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's that stuff?
Engine oil, what is it? Supposed to know better than that, Randy.
Probably need to go wash your face with some Dawn dish soap.
Randy, that was exciting.
Blurry vision for the rest of the day.
No, so I could see just fine till I put Dawn soap on my face and got it in my eyes. But hey, I got a new hat. If you guys want some new merchandise, you can drop down below in the description and get you some new shirts, hats, ccsurplus.com. Might need some new eyeballs. I don't know. So I run that back and took all the pressure off of it. I think the forklift got it back at an angle, but I think the cylinder fell down and extended that out. I should have been paying better attention to that. So usually don't happen, but I did take all the pressure off after we shut the machine, so gotta be careful. I will confirm that it is 1540 oil in the hydraulics, Randy, like the tank says, so you can tell the difference between motor oil and transmission fluid or hydraulic fluid. So alright, we're gonna carry on here. Did the impact get oiled too?
Yeah, I cleaned it up.
I will have to say, we've had these Milky tools for over a year, and knock on wood, we've not broke a single one of them yet, so they've been holding up very well. If you guys are interested in either power tools, hand tools are good. I think we broke one extension or socket, but we're doing something we shouldn't have, as usual. So Mr. Andy got that off without getting a bath.
Yeah, I went easier. I done seen
Well, we had that sucked all the way back, and like I said, I think the weight of the cylinder when I opened it sunk down and pushed that out. So anyway, gotta pay attention. All right, we're gonna stand this up. We'll take these 1-inch bolts out here. They take an 1.5 inch socket. We'll see if we can't get this thing pulled apart. Up a little bit. Okay. Back up just a couple, about 5 inches or so. Just broke.
it slipped out of it.
No, it broke.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Dang it.
Hell.
Randy, you can't have anything nice.
I ain't never seen a vice break like that before.
No, and this was a good one. This come from a GE refrigerator factory in town. What brand is this? Reed? R-E-E-D, Erie, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
It's been a good one. Till that point.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Okay. I don't think we's getting anywhere either. We'll have to,
But it was trying, that ball was trying to spin in
Yeah.
there, and that's when it,
it was pushing pressure up on
I
that.
didn't see it break that.
If that can be welded. Look, I just fixed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nobody ever know. That's what people do to me. So they don't know nothing about it. Huh. Alright, got it set back up. I left the jaw out, and believe it or not, I guess we broke the nut loose. It come right off real quickly. Didn't even get the camera on, so that's good. This thing slid it right off. Seals are all crunchy and old. I got a new seal kit there. Get some seal soda in it and put it back together. Destroyed like a seal. That's why we're leaking right there.
Yeah.
A little crusty. All right, got new seals in that. We're gonna throw some in that here in a second. That is a seal kit number 2440980 for the tilt cylinder. I believe that's a 3-inch bore. Don't hold me on that. Got to really pay attention to hydraulic cylinders in any manufacturer. There's different sizes and bores, and if I gotta get your serial number, you can go online through CAT parts and kind of search things that way. So we're gonna get those other seals replaced and then put this dude back together. We got the tilt cylinder lines hooked back up. Got to start it up and suck that back in, but before we do that, since everything's pretty much dry and on my face, we're going to take this grill loose here. Maybe take both of them out. We'll let Randy wash them, Kevin paint them anyway, and see if we can swap those lines around. Alright, here's what we got going on. Just do a simple switcheroo. Pretty easy. And we're back in business. We got individual cores on the radiator there. Didn't even make a mess, did we?
No.
Now the salesman knows what's entailed in fixing the cylinder.
The first one you made. Yeah.
This is why I hate cylinders.
But they gotta be done.
Yeah, those really wasn't leaking bad, but I'm trying to make your life easier.
I always like it when I don't have to fix something after the fact.
All right, Randy, let's take it to our broken vise. We broke our vise.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Our vise that's probably older than Randy broke a while ago. We need a new one, I guess. Popped it. Fixed it already.
Got it.
We forgot to film it. We'll film the next one. It's the same as the last one we just did. All right, Mr. Andy, we're ready for you. actually lunchtime here. We're gonna take lunch, we'll come back and get that one resealed and we'll stick this dude back together. Alright, we're back from lunch. We got some extra help. We got this one resealed, rebuilt, ready to go back in. You missed all the party.
I heard.
The broken vices, the oil in the face.
On up.
Alright, we're gonna fire this thing back up, suck the cylinders up, run them back and forth a little bit, and get the air out of them, then we'll hook them up one at a time.
Huh? It's doing something. It's filming Randy.
Shut it off, it ain't filming anybody.
It's filming Randy.
Randy?
Yep.
Should be filming you, work.
Oh. Oh, who did that to you? Hooray! We did it! Don't be scared.
Pay attention. Race cars. Alright, got the hydraulics filled up. We're going to take this dude outside, run the winch in and out, and I may take it out and throw it in the dirt a little bit and push it and see how she does here. So, you ready?
a day.
Pushes really well, actually pretty impressed. I've run a bunch of these. This one got a lot of power. We're going to run that winch in for another 15-20 minutes, get warmed up, stir all oil around, and then we're going to drain it out over the weekend and fill it back up on Monday. It should be good. So let's get her back over here. Kevin, why are you down there?
There's something down here.
To be continued?
To be continued.
Like, we have some massive issues going on, so that's gonna be in the next video, unfortunately, because this is a mess. We just found out. We run this thing in quite a few times to stir it around. I think we found out where the water's going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we found out how this got bent too. And what it did. Anyway, guys, I hate to cut you off here. We're gonna have another video on this thing. We've got to do some repair to the winch. Dozer, the rest of the dozer is awesome. Pushes good, it's very strong, one of the stronger ones I've run. Kevin's got to work his magic on it and paint it. That's all going to be in the next video, so make sure you're subscribed to see what all we get into, because it's going to be a good time. It does involve some welding. My little friend Tucker's in Iowa right now. He's going to be real happy when he comes back next week, right? He is.
Psyched.
So that's going to be a wrap, guys. We appreciate you watching, and hopefully the next video, a couple videos down the way, so it's going to take a little while to get this painted and everything. We'll have the end product and see what we find out, because I've never been into one of these winches, and we've got something going on in there. So busted up stuff, so it's going to be a great time, eh?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one.